What's this?
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I start up my coverage of Zavix Tower. It's by Batholith Entertainment and Indie Voyage, and it released July 21st, 2016. So I'm sort of starting up my coverage for this. I'm not sure what to do with this series exactly, guys and gals. Do I want to do a one-off first look video to kind of showcase the game and get you guys excited and eager to play it? Do I want to do a mini-series so you can see a bit more into it and get excited and eager to play it? Or do I want to do a full Let's Play series? Now, I really enjoy playing this game. I played it a little bit off camera, and it's quite fun. Like I said, I really do like playing it, so I wouldn't mind doing a full series, but it's really up to you guys. So leave a comment down below. I don't know if we get, just voice your opinion. Let me know what you guys think. And, yeah, if we get a few comments kind of directing me where to go, we'll decide from there. And we'll also say, well, a bunch of times because it just sounds cool. All right, so we're going to go to play. And we're going to not delete that, even though I kind of want to. We're just going to start a new character, or a new world or group or what have you. Alright, so essentially we get to choose a party of up to 4 players. There will be others that join you down the road, which is pretty cool. At least I think that happened. Maybe I was having some sort of weird fever dream, but I don't think that was the case. Pretty sure somebody joined me down the road. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I am looking forward to playing this. So our first slot here is going to be... It's probably going to be our warrior. We're going to go with a dwarf warrior because dwarves are awesome and we loves them in some games and hates them in other games. So it's all going to be fine. We're going to go with a male dwarf. We're going to call him Dorf. Dorf the dwarf. Why not? Dorf the dwarf is here. He's ready to do some work. We're going to give him some extra stamina. We're going to give him some more strength. We have 1 point available still. 1 more point into stamina, 1 less point into stamina. Agility is the one that gives us armor and dodge, yeah, and speed. Alright, so there we are. Dexterity gives us speed, chance to hit, and crit. Okay. Alright, so Dorf the dwarf is there. We're going to change his stuff because he shouldn't look like that. That does not feel fitting of a warrior. A warrior. Also, yeah, it's kind of... Yeah. We're going to go with him. That kind of looks more like possibly it would work. Alright, so Dorf the dwarf is there. We're going to go here. We're going to have ourselves... I'm fine with a rogue. Let's go with a rogue. As far as a rogue goes, I'm going to go with the orcs. It's a melee character. It could be kind of okay. I'm going to change the portrait to... I don't know. I'd rather have a male rogue. A male orcish rogue sounds a little bit more legit. Which one looks more roguelike? That one, is that like that could be like a high priest. This could be... Maybe that's a rogue. That kind of looks more like a rogue. We're going to call him Groggle. Groggle the rogue. Seems legit. Dorf and Groggle. It's fine. I'm never going to remember these names. It's going to be an absolute travesty. Once I start playing, we're going to go with 3 points there. We're going to go 1 point in agility and 1 point in stamina. I feel like this is a little bit misleading because it still says strength increases physical damage as well as armor, whereas dexterity does not increase physical damage, nor does agility. So I feel like we'll hit quickly and we'll come up more to actually attack, and we'll crit and do all sorts of stuff like that, but we won't hit very hard, so I feel like that's a bit misleading. Maybe 1 less point here, 1 more point there. So we'll do like 2, 1, 1, 1, something like that. Maybe we can skip stamina every once in a while and get an extra point in dexterity. I don't know, that's kind of where I'm leaning. Alright, we're going to go to the next character here, and we're going to have ourselves a mage. So we're going to kind of follow the 4 class order here. I'm totally fine with that. Oh, for a mage, we're going to want to have an elven mage, because, you know, why not? We're going to have a female elven mage, and she is going to look like you. You are the female elf mage? Sure. You're creepy looking. That's fine. Let's see. Intelligence, spirit, and stamina. Seems legit, and we gotta come up with a name. Ugh. Well, we're gonna come up with Bella. Bella, it's our mage from our It's our mage from, I think it's Disgaea, but it's also one of my dogs that I used to have. She, unfortunately, was put down last year, I believe. Not great, but I had left her with my parents, and, well, you know, they're terrible people, so, yeah. No, they're not terrible people, but, yeah, she had to be put down, and that sucks, and I'm not trying to make anybody sad, because I'm sad, but it's fine. Anyway, but, yes, she was, my dog. She was my puppy. And I loved it, her. Alright, so what does intelligence do exactly? Mana, spell power, spell hit, and spell crit. Alright, so we're gonna go with 2, I guess 2 and 1. Pretty much the same as the mage, but We're gonna have a little bit more reliance on spirit. We may skip again a couple stamina points, put them more into spirit, whereas the other one will be the other way. It'll be fine. Alright, and our female healer, our human healer, I guess we'll go with you, maybe. And why not go with... Why not go with Karis? Why not? We'll go with something different. There we go. And boom, we are ready to go. We can accept and we can begin our adventure. And hopefully you guys are eager and excited to see what's up. There's still a lot of stuff I don't understand about the game or I haven't experienced yet. I didn't play around too much in the town, so I don't know what all is there. That's why I kind of want to at least do more than one episode, but I don't know if you guys would be interested in the full LP. That's why I asked, guys. That's why I asked. Anyway, in the bowels of hell, the demon world, Magranus, has earned his way into the elite ranks of demon leadership, the Deophol. It is well known in all worlds that demons seek power and notoriety, and Magranus was no different. Seeking power, however, comes with the consequence of angering those he had taken it from. Magranus had helped conquer many worlds for his masters, and the more swiftly his power grew, the more attention he drew from Tyran Ildor, the lord of all demons. Tyran Ildor had taken a similar path through the demon ranks, causing him to always be wary of fast-rising upstarts. Knowing that Magranus would accept any quest given to him by his superiors, Tyran Ildor summoned him to court, not amused and slightly threatened by the upstart's power-hungry ways, even for a demon. Tyran Ildor proposed a knowingly impossible task to Magranus. Go to Dalinar, homeworld of the humans, and reach the top of Zavix Tower, where you will find the most powerful artifacts that Dalinar has to offer. Bring those artifacts to me, and I will make you one of my lieutenants. This world has fought off our hordes many times. Without these artifacts to help them, we may finally find victory in the coming war. Knowing very well that Zavix Tower was a magic unending tower, Tyran Ildor knew he would gain a powerful subordinate and weaken Dalinar, or be rid of a pesky rival for his throne. When a demon is summoned to a world, there is a disturbance in the very fabric of magic. The more powerful the demon, the greater the disturbance. When Magranus was summoned to Dalinar by Kralraw, a powerful warlock, the Emerald Order was quick to detect the immense disturbance. The Emerald Order quickly notified the human king a powerful demon was headed to Zavix Tower. The king immediately sent out a declaration that all available warriors and adventurers should make their way to Zavix Tower in order to stop this great demon, and promising that any loot gained in the process was theirs to keep as a reward. And so our story begins. Alright, so we have a whole bunch of stuff going on here. There's an enchanter's shop, there's a blacksmith, an academy, an inn, a tavern, a cart, and a church. I'm not 100% sure what all of these do. We're going to read the tooltips real quick. We also have a quest post, which is where we will go and grab our first quest, and everything should be sweet, sweet nice. Alright, let's check out the church. Visit the church to res your fallen characters. Makes sense. The cart, spend your signets to get permanent upgrades. Okay, so the cart is an upgrade place. Visit the tavern to recruit more allies, so we can get more people in our party from there. Pretty sweet. Again, we don't have much money or anything right now, so we can't do any of this stuff. Visit the inn to interact with your party. Cool. Visit the academy to learn new abilities for your characters. Pretty sweet. Visit the enchanter to buff, reforge, or fuse your items. Pretty sweet as well. And the blacksmith for weapons and armor. Alright, to the quest post. Kill 3 zombies. I accept. Are you sure you want to take on this quest? Town quests must be completed in your next trip into the tower. If they are not completed, they will be lost. Up to 3 quests can be kept on the signpost at a time. We will confirm. That is our first and only quest, and it's time to go into the tower. Alright, our formation is going to be... Our warrior is a tank. Our rogue is not a tank, so I'm going to put him on the left, though. In the back, we have ranged... okay, that's our mage. And a ranged tank? I don't know about that. Well, I suppose we'll just put our priest there for now. Hopefully she's got enough health to survive a couple of blasts. And that's my meh formation anyway, which is kind of funny. Alright, well, let's enter and see what we can do. Alright, we must enter the stairs in order to exit the tower. So there's, you know, once you enter the tower and you start a level, the only way out of the tower is either through dying or through actually, I don't know if you die if you reset, I can't recall. I don't know if I've ever died. Kill 3 zombies, kill 100 mobs, and there was something else. Log quests here. Complete floor 2. Anyway, or finding the staircase. And once you get to the staircase, you can continue on, or you can go back to town to get new loot and stuff. Now, to my knowledge, there's no way to really look around, so you can only move around with your keyboard. Well, you can also use this, but you can't, like, tilt the camera, look down. You can't loot stuff that's not, like, obvious to loot. Like, this stuff looks like it would be obvious, but there'll be, like, a treasure chest in the middle of the room if there's something you can loot in the room. That being said, there are sometimes hidden switches and things on the walls, or maybe not hidden, but there are switches and things on the walls. Alright, gonna click on that and open it up, and it looks like we're up against our first battle here. We're gonna hit for 2 damage onto Dwarf. Alright, looks like Groggle's up first to do an attack. If we take a look down here, we have a basic attack. That's essentially, it doesn't cost any mana or anything, you just get to spam that whenever you want. Our next one does cost mana, I think. Yeah, 4 mana, and it has a speed cost of 100%, so it's going to put us lower on the board. Actually, it's the same as our auto attack. But it deals backstab damage, 175% of base damage, so it's a good way of getting a big burst of bonus damage. And then additionally, if you're starting to take damage and you need to evade, you can do that. It will, it'll put us at the front of the next turn. If you see over here, it shows you when you use a skill where it puts you. Puts you after the Goblin Warrior. If we use this skill, it'll put us before them. And it'll last for 3 turns, and it will give us 30% chance to dodge for 3 turns. So there you go. We're going to start with just basic attacks, and we're going to go up against... Actually, I'm not. I'm going to go with my mana attack here. And hit him. We did 12 damage, and now we have a Dwarf coming next. Dwarf has a basic attack as well. He's also got Power Strike, which is pretty much the same thing as Backstab, only it's called Power Strike. Now, what does it say? Oh, basic attack. Okay, so there we go. And then we also have the Taunt. Taunt forces the unit to focus its character with all offensive abilities, even if the taunted unit would otherwise not be able to attack the taunting unit. So that's kind of neat. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to smack this guy upside his noggin and take him out. Then we're going to move over to you. I think we're going to do the Frostbolt here. We'll read the Frostbolt skills and whatnot in the next battle. Right now, let's just get through this one. So, ooh... we're getting hit for very, very little. So it's fine. Alright, big hit there, or a medium hit, I guess. We're just going with the basic attacks right now. There it is. We got through it. And we can see the basic stats. We can see attributes and all sorts of stuff. Our rewards are a magic helmet. We must make sure to take that and continue. And then what we'll do is we'll hit B to open up our bag. And 2 armor and 2 strength. I'm going to throw that actually up on Groggle. Generally speaking, you probably want to put anything with armor first onto your tank and then later onto your others, but I want to get his strength up so he hits a bit harder. Alright, if we take a look up here in our little map, we can go left, we can go right, or we can go straight. There's doors on all 3. We can also go back the way we came. We'll go left to start with. And this is what I was talking about, the obvious treasure loot in the room. It's a giant chest, opened the wrong way, of course. It looks like there is some magic chest piece there and some magic boots. So we're going to take all, and once again we're going to open our bags. We'll put the magic chest up onto her because... nope, it's spirit. So we'll put it onto Karis. And bam, there it is. And essentially we gained 1 armor and we gained 1 spirit. We're going to flip back over to Dwarf over here. And I think we're just going to right click and it's going to go up there. So 2 armor, he had no boots on, so that was just a flat gain of 2 armor. Pretty cool stuff. We're going to go into this room. This is a little hallway. There is nothing to battle in the hallway. This means that there's something happening in this room, if I recall correctly. It's got a rune inside. It decreases magic damage by 30%. The human priest healed the warrior, and I don't know why. Like, the warrior wasn't hurt, but whatever. We're gonna go and we're gonna murder him straight up. We're gonna murder her straight up. Oh, didn't work. We're gonna go with a fireball. Kill her off. Alright, and we got ourselves a magic shield as an offhand. It adds intelligence, though. That's strange. Well, we'll take it, though. Again, generally speaking, you want to put anything that adds armor to your frontline tank if you can. Now, when I was playing before, I got a really good two-handed weapon, and I was using that, so I wasn't even using a shield on the front lines. Alright, so we got two guys in the back. Nobody's super hurt. Groggle's a little bit banged up right now, but not, like, absurdly so. We're going to go with a regular attack on you. Followed up with another regular attack. We're doing okay on mana from Bella, so we're going to go with a crossbolt here. Alright, let's take a look at our two heals. So we have Heal, which heals 9 to 14 damage, 100%, right? That costs 5 mana. Then we also have Renew, which heals 5 to 8 over 3 turns. Renew is a hot that heals for 195% of spell power over 3 turns. So essentially it's going to be amazing. So Renew is actually a lot better, but most fights don't last super long. We're going to cast this on Groggle, keep him fully healthy, and yeah, we're looking pretty good. I'm going to smack you once. Going to do a power shot onto you, or a power strike. Take you out. We're going to check out our fireball here. 10 to 15 damage. Fire costs 100%. Fire is a direct damage spell that does 100% of spell power as damage. Additionally, we have Frostbolt, which is 8 to 14, plus speed is 100% as well. Is a direct damage frost spell that does 90% of spell power as damage. Frostbolt also adds a frost debuff, slowing the enemy mob by 10%. So it makes them act a little bit slower each and every time, which is pretty good. Alright, it looks like we got ourselves a basic belt. We'll take that and we'll continue. We go here, we're going to open up Dwarf's Dealy, and bam, there it is. And I guess we'll head south first. And it looks like there's a zombie and an imp. The imp will cast spells, so if we can take him out, it would be good. But unfortunately, the imp's going to cast. It hit Groggle. That's not great. It's not terrible, though. I mean, it's okay. We're gonna hit him, and we're gonna heal Groggle up a little bit there. Huh? The zombie just siphoned some health there. That wasn't cool, man. Don't do stuff like that. All right, he's dead. Dwarf says, "Good day, sir." Nope, not quite enough. Now we need another fireball onto Karis, and a dodge, and it looks like we're gonna throw out another heal. Alright, we just got finished with the battle, and already we jumped up a little bit with our mana and our health and whatnot. It does replenish over time. This is a basic two-handed staff. Min damage and max damage of 2 and 5. Okay, we'll take it. And let's see here. We'll go into the bag. I'm pretty sure Karis would benefit from that the most. It increases it by 1 more damage than normal. It's fine. Alright, we'll turn around. We'll head back north. And what do we have here? A book. Magranus 1. In the demon world, there is great competition for position and power. Within this struggle, there is a particularly ambitious demon named Magranus. Younger in age for a demon, he is still a few millennia old. That was interesting and strange. Not necessarily bad in any way, but okay. That's kind of cool, I guess. We learned a little bit about Magranus. Onward. Alright, these guys look like they're heavily armored, but unfortunately they're not really all that powerful. For them, it's unfortunate. For us, it's fine. And apparently they dodge like crazy, so there's that. Dodge this fool. Yeah, that's what I thought. And get poked. Alright, Groggle with a big kill. That was a basic attack, too. We got a ring that doesn't seem to do anything, so we're going to take it, and hopefully we'll be able to sell it. Alright, so if we take a look over there, there's a switch on the wall. I don't know what it does yet, so we're going to see if we can open doors without triggering the switch. And there's a treasure chest in here with more treasure loot. Spell resist rating and more armor for my hat. We're going to take that. Make sure you don't press continue because you will accidentally leave stuff behind and then become ridiculously, absurdly sad. Well, I'm going to put it up on Groggle because why not? And the armor for the hat, we're not going to go with Groggle. We're going to put it back on to you, buddy. There you go. Dwarf is looking a little bit better than he did before. And we're going to go take a peek in here. There's a succubi. Or a succubus. There was multiple succubuses. It would be succubi. Alright. So, right now, Dwarf is taking a little bit of hatred. That's not so bad. We're going to go and smack her with some pain. ×2. Oh, we missed the second one. That's not good. The fire is real. The poke is real. Not real enough, though, unfortunately. Looks like Groggle's up and missing. Alright, can't dodge that. Can't dodge, won't dodge. Get wrecked. And she can finish him off. Nope. And Dwarfus is getting beat down. Alright, looks like we got some basic shoulders. Okay. So it's pretty straightforward, but I think where it really shines is the fact that you can actually continue leveling up, and once you get back to town, when you finish up a mission, the level's too high. Oh, it requires level 2. We're probably pretty close to level 2. What's that? This door is blocked. You need to find something to open it. Alright, is that going to be the switch on the wall over here? It is. Cool. Alright, we have a rune here. Magic damage is reduced by 30%, so not great. Murdered you. Not quite able to murder you. It's going to be fine, though. We're going to use a fireball. Even with the reduction, it's still going to be fine. Everybody leveled up to 2. We got yet another hat. We'll take that. We'll continue. We'll open our bag. We'll throw it on our backline ranged tank, as it were. We'll also go to Dwarf here, and we will equip the item that we couldn't do before. Let's go take a peek at how the level ups go. Not sure why Groggle is... oh, I guess it's from left to right and then down. So I'm not sure why he's higher up in the list, but that makes sense. Alright, attributes. We go 1 more point into strength. We're going to go 1 into agility, 1 into stamina. Oh, we only get 3, that's right. Alright, 1 into dexterity then. Okay, we're going to apply that. And then we're going to go to talents, and here's our talents. We have 3 points available. And what we can do is increase backstab damage by 3% per talent point. We can increase the Garrett ability 3% weapon damage per tick. Increase evasion 2% per talent point. Your rogue will now gain more dodge rating from agility, 5% per point. This is a passive ability, which is pretty sweet. And energize. Your rogue will now gain mana when using basic attacks. I want 1 point into that, 1 point into the evasion. And probably 1 point into backstab. Then we're going to go down to our warrior. Good old Dwarf the Dwarf. And we're going to get power strike increase, damage, bash does 10% weapon damage per talent point. Taunt reduces the physical damage done by the taunted unit by 2%. Seems underwhelming. We will gain 8% more armor per point spent. So this just increases our armor. And we'll gain mana when taking damage, which is, well, pretty sweet. So we're going to kind of mirror the same skill levels. This one is also gain mana regen from intelligence, which is good. Means we don't need spirit for very much anymore for our mage. Over here, I'm going to increase Frostbolt. I like Frostbolt a bit more than I like Fireball, but that's just me in general. That's how I generally roll anyway. Alright, we're going to go to attributes. Spirit is pretty much health and mana regen after battle, as well as magic resist. I'm going to put 1 point here. I'm going to put 2 points into that. Next time we're going to put 1 point into stamina, 2 points into int, and we're going to kind of bounce back and forth that way. And finally, we're going to go to talents. And your priest will now also gain spell power from spirit. So again, this is going to be kind of the exact opposite of what we just experienced. I'm going to go with 1 more point in the heal. And I think I'm going to go another point into this, into intuition. Alright, so 2 into spirit. I'm going to go 1 into stamina this time for her. And apply, and that's pretty much it. Everybody is leveled up. Still have a little bit of time left. I'd like to get through this first level if at all possible. Alright, simple and easy. Should be able to almost kill him flat out. Not quite, but close. Our people are a little bit hurt. It's a little off-putting. Do the frostbolt there. Smack. Another smack. Come on. Get him, Dwarf. There it is. Alright. Spell's gonna blast you. We're gonna go with Dwarf getting a heal. A smack from Groggle. And the Spearman, I don't know why he skipped his turn, but he did. And a basic attack. It looks like we got a belt. We're gonna take all and go. And oh, I didn't put points in for Dwarf. Oh, I forgot to hit I think commit or something like that. Okay, we're gonna go with that, and we're gonna go with agility. Okay, apply. I just didn't do the attributes, I think is what it was. That's fine. Alright, let's bring up Dwarf's thing. Let's go back to character, talents, attributes. I don't remember how to get our items back. Oh, that's just right here, never mind. Alright, it's fine. We're gonna grab that. 2 armor, basic belt. One's leather, one's not. Let's put the other belt onto you. Let's take a peek. Alright, so those are the stairs out. We don't want to take those just yet. We'd like to clear out the rest of this entire place, if at all possible. More treasure to be had here. We'll take all of that, including a magic ring with spirit, which is great. A two-handed sword, which we're going to use on our warrior, and a rare chest, which is going to be amazing for our... I'm going to say our rogue, so we're going to take all of that. And what we're going to do to start with is go here. We're going to open up our inventory. And we're going to put the sword in his hand. It means that we can't use a shield right now. Which is okay. It's obviously not the ideal situation, but again, it's okay. A spirit ring we're going to put on to Karis. There it is. Alright. And we're going to go around past into this. There's some sort of fountain here. I think this heals everybody up. The waters of the shrine has filled the mana of your party. That's cool. And I don't believe we can heal people with spells outside of combat. If we hit M, it brings us up a bigger map. And it looks like we did everything but this one door right here. Which looks like it doesn't really lead anywhere. But let's go take care of that one door just because it exists. And that's it. I believe that is the first level finished. We're taking a look. I see no other doors laying around. And yep, that's going to be it. Let's head back to town. And you come upon another hero tired from the journey up the tower. Will you join forces? It's James, Dwarf Warrior level 1. We can recruit him, and I will do so. Now we can continue on and go to the next floor, or we can return to the town. Your current characters to full health and mana, as well as allow you to visit all the shops before re-entering. So we're going to go back to town, and that's going to do it for this episode, folks. Again, if you want to see more of this, let me know. Like I said, I really have fun with this game. I think it's quite relaxing, but still very enjoyable. There's definitely turn-based strategy here. It's not just like super simple. I mean, you have to really think out what you're doing. Again, on the earlier levels, it's not that complicated, but I'm sure it's just going to ramp up. The fact that you have more party members you can get, you can add more, you can add new skills and stuff. I mean, there's a lot here, so like I said, I don't mind showcasing it more. If you just want a mini-series, let me know that. If you want to see only this one episode and that's it, let me know that. Or if you want to see a full Let's Play, let me know that as well. I'm definitely up for whatever. Anyway, folks, if you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And if you want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, the publisher, or any of that wonderful fun stuff, it'll be down below in the description of the video in the form of various links. With that being said, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.